Okay, so today is Monday, January 8th. How much time for Rapture till tomorrow, the 9th, Tuesday? Is the 27th day of the 10th month in Elok calendar. And so we are at the end of the 10th month in Elok calendar. This Friday will be the first day of the 11th month in Elok calendar, so Friday, Saturday. So I just want to point out one thing first is the book of Revelation, chapter 7. When God sealed the 12 tribes of Israel, tribe of Dan is not there. It's not listed. Okay. So that's it, right? Totally tribe of Dan is totally casted out from, from the 12 tribes of Jacob. Of course, it's a big deal because that means they are the enemy. They are one of the enemies, right? Besides the bloodlines that we always been looking at, And let's see. So I think I will discuss Book of Revelation starting chapter. I don't remember last time which chapter I stopped at. Let's see. Maybe I will start at like either chapter 6 or chapter 8 because we are at this point in time. And let's see. And I will continue to read First Kings. Okay. So today and tomorrow I watch time for Rapture. Then the next high watch time date will be, dates. January 20th to 22nd, then 24th to 26th. January 21st is the 10th day of the 11th month in Elok calendar. So it's high watch time for Rapture. We also look at the day before and after. So from the 20th to the 22nd. We're looking at these 3 days for the 10th day of the 11th month in Elok calendar. And then the 25th is the 14th day of the 11th month in Elok calendar. So how much time for Rapture? We will look at starting from the 24th to the 26th. So, which means next week is pretty empty. I would say the high watch time for major FF, of course, is next Friday, the 19th. Let's see, the 19th. Next Tuesday is the 16th major. Maybe there's some kind of FF will happen, but the major FF could be on the 19th. So it's right before the 20th. And Okay, so some of us been waiting for the vampire child to step down. I don't know what type of event will be, if it's a natural just step down, abdicated, and hand over the king position to William, or if there's a, FF, he then taken out emergency, right before he decided to abdicate it from his throne. And so either a major, like, I don't know, before there's a rumor saying that he might be got taken out, but I don't know, like, DT, but I don't know. So now, why there's a quick abrupt decision on Queen of Denmark and him, the vampire Charles, that on their part, because they've already confirmed, get the confirmation on the final countdown before the what's that called, trigger event. Like I said, my guesstimation was in November and December. So they had that final confirmation signal or signs or whatever. So that's why there's a abrupt change of guards. Right now, they're changing their guards to prepare for the trigger event, and then, and the beginning of the Antichrist reign, and all those monsters coming back. So that's why right now, all of a sudden, it's a rough uh, of changing the guards from high positions, because the old guards need to be gone. Um, so that's an indication that, we all waiting for the trigger event for both the dark side and the light side, right? Um, so there's a YouTuber saying he's predicting the major events that we've been waiting for will happen from February to April. So, which means it's starting from next month. This is, I don't I don't know, but I was thinking, my guesstimation, the beginning of the FFs will start towards the end of the 10th month of calendar, or the beginning of the 11th month. So my guess is starting from next week, we will start seeing like major FFs, like, um, one after another. Since the past weekend, the expected we're expecting the high magnitude earthquake in California from San Francisco Bay Area to LA, but it didn't happen. So, which means they're pushing it back. Could be, you never know, next week or the end of this month. The earliest, we are speculating. Um, okay, so then, as I was looking for something earlier online, and I happened to um, come across a piece of important information that I'm surprised that I've never come across this information because I've been researching on this topic for, ever since. But I guess it's because of the timing. God wants you to know this information at a certain time, period of time. So now is the time to know a deeper level of this topic. What I'm talking about is the secret cabal in the government, particularly in the US government. They happen to have a secret group that I don't even know the name until now. I just, like I said, God wanted me to know now instead of before. So, anyway, so if any of you know anything about Collins Elite, the Collins Elite, let me know, please. Let's see. So, it is a secret group within the US government known as the Collins Elite. What it's all about is they've been handling the demons, aka UFOs, aliens, you know, all this shit. Excuse my language, but okay. So there's a book about that was issued on October 25th, 2010. So right at the time that is like the uh the major shift is in 2012, but I can say since 2010, like there's a slow motion shift from 2010 because according to my personal experience. Okay, the book's name is Final Events and the Secret Government Group on Demonic UFOs and the Afterlife. And so a little bit of a description. For decades, stories of alien abductions, UFO encounters, flying saucer sightings, and Area 51 have led millions of people to believe that extraterrestrials are secretly among us. But what if those millions of people are all wrong? What if the UFO phenomenon has much darker and far more ominous origins? For 4 years, UFO Authority, Nick Redfern, has been investigating the strange and terrifying world of a secret group within the US government known as the Collins Elite. The group believes that our purported alien visitors are, in reality, deceptive demons and fallen angels. They are the minions of Satan, who are raping and enslaving our very souls and paving the way for Armageddon and Judgment Day. In final events, you will learn about the secret government files on occultist Aleister Crowley and Jack Parsons and their connections to the UFO mystery, revelations of the demonic link to the famous UFO crash at Roswell, New Mexico in 1947, the disclosure of government investigations into life after death and out of body experiences, and an examination of the satanic agenda behind alien abductions. Final events reveals the stark and horrific truth about UFOs that some in the government would rather keep secret. So, out of body experiences, the our body experience is referred to astral projection, right? You need to have demons possess your body in order to do so. You cannot do it on your own. It's all about, the demonic energy, the power, the demonic powers to help you to get your astral body out of your physical body. That is very demonic and dangerous. Life after death. Of course, they always say life after death. There's no life after death, you know. Life before the moment that you die, that makes sense. Um, if people say they have life after death experience before they come back to life, it's most likely a soap opera that those demons orchestrated, in your mind. Um, they can morph themselves into anything, right? So, as the Bible say, let's see, Satan can disguise himself as the angel of light. So they can disguise themselves in anything and tell you anything. And I don't know how many people, but the majority of the people, they have never read the Bible. They don't know anything about fallen angels and Satan, demons, Lephanims. And even though, like, within the people that read the Bible, the majority of them, they just read it as a storybook, as a book to, you know, a duty to read because they claim themselves as Christian. So they never pay attention to what is really talking about, what the Bible is really telling us, right? It's only like a small percentage of people, like, for example, the Bible scholars. They really analyzing everything, like inside out, the pattern of the writing and the style of the writing, why they write in this way. That will tell you more things, more details, like the details, than like spell it all out. So that's that. Okay. And I highly recommend you guys read. That's one book to read to know the Satan's plans and agenda. Is the protocols of uh, sorry, the protocol of the learned elders of Zion. You can find it online, download for free PDF format. I haven't started yet. I just downloaded it like a few days ago. I have so many books I need to read because I read really slow. I read really slow. I need to like think about what I've just read. So that's why like it takes me forever to finish one book. I will like read over and over again to like get a sense of what it really mean. You know, um the sentences or the paragraphs really mean to me from the writers. I cannot read fast because if I read really fast, I don't understand. I cannot feel what is really going on. Anyway, so that's one of the books I highly recommend you guys to read because the whole plan is in this book. Nothing new under the sun. It's like what happened before it will happen again, which is like in the days of Noah. And also, the Book of Jubilee and all those lost books, really helpful because they don't want us to read, right?